All right, guys, we're going to go over how to use the coach today. First of all, this is where your propane tanks are located. To get these going, you literally just lift the top off like this. There's a little arrow right here. Whichever tank you're going to use, you're going to point the arrow towards it. So you're going to spin that around, and then if you're going to use this tank, you would open this tank, and then it's going to pull the propane from this tank. If this runs out, you would switch it over, and then open up your other tank. All right. Just a couple reminders while you drive, the battery's going to charge. Also, while you're running the generator, the battery charges. And then if you're at a park and you plug in, it's going to charge the battery as well. As we come around here, there's a huge storage area. Just lift this guy up. There's going to be plenty of storage in here. On the other side, there's a little hand crank, and that's going to be for the stabilizer jacks. Every corner of the RV has a stabilizer jack just like this. You just put the hand crank on there, you'll crank it down, and those will touch the ground. And then those are what helps stabilize the RV so it doesn't wobble when you're walking inside. When you come around, all of our tires are under warranty at Discount Tire. If you have any tire issues, go to any Discount Tire, give us a call, we give you the phone number, they give you a free tire. Just remember, you do need to air check them before you leave town. That's always good to do that on the trailer and also your own vehicle that you're towing it with. There are two connections here. The top one is for city water, so this is if you're at an RV park. You'll plug the water hose in here, open up the valve at the park, and then you will be able to just use the pressure from the city water to use inside. You don't need to turn the pump on. This second one here, you do not want to use this unless you are cleaning the tanks when you dump it. So this is just a flush valve to flush out the tanks. You do not want to run this unless the valve is open, like the Blackwater valve is open, so it can just drain out. You wouldn't want to fill that up. Here's the other stabilizer jack. Once again, they'll just crank down. Hopefully you never need it, but there's also a spare tire right in the back, right here. And then one thing I wanted to show you too is the pull valve for the tanks. Underneath here are two pull valves. There's one over here and one over here. They're all labeled here. This says waste and sewer. So this one over here is going to be the gray water valve, and then this one's going to be the sewer valve. So you literally just hook on the sewer hose to the end. The other end would go into the dump station, and as you can see, the valve is pulled out. It's just gravity fed, and the sewage or gray water will just drain out. All right. This is the hot water heater. Obviously, it says hot here. You don't want to lean any gear against this or anything like this. This will get hot, so don't put things against it. Right here is a really nice outdoor kitchen. There is a built-in grill, or stovetop, sorry. This just literally lifts up, and then you have your stovetop here. And then for propane, you just take this valve, and there is a quick connect right underneath the RV, right back over there. And you would just plug this in, and then you can have your propane right off your front tanks. There's also a sink for washing hands and doing that kind of stuff. This is your fresh water tank fill. If you're going to fill it up like you're dry camping, you'll just undo this, put the garden hose in here, you're going to fill it up. When the water squirts out, it's going to be full. Or you can also check the gauge inside to check the water level of the fresh water. There are some nice outlets. A lot of people set up a picnic table out here, and then you can run outlets as long as you're running a generator or you're plugged in at the park. And then you have the other side of the storage compartment, and I'm going to show you real quick how to do the stairs. These are super easy. They literally, first of all, you want to make sure the door is open all the way, and you're just going to swing these up and over, and there's a latch right here. You just push it in, and the latch will catch, and then you can drive away. To put them down, you just pull the lever, grab the handle, swing it down. Just make sure there is a little thing sticking out right here. That's why you want to make sure this door is open all the way, because if this isn't, the little piece right here will catch the door, and you don't want to do that. All right, well, let's head on inside and check out a couple things. Okay, guys, right here are some controls. First of all, the awning, okay? This is electric. You literally, they say in and out. To send it out, you just hit the out button and hold it down. It goes out. And then the in button is right here. Just remember, they are just sunshades. They're not for weather. If it's raining, you want to close it, snowing, all that kind of stuff. If there's lots of wind, close it. We recommend if you're not sitting underneath it, just close it. It's safer that way. Don't ever go to bed with it open. You have some lighting. This is interior lighting, exterior lighting. So come on in and we'll check out a couple things. You have a great kitchen in here. Microwave, you have the stovetop, the gas stovetop, and even an oven if you want to cook some stuff in there. This is the dinette area. this this table actually folds, the legs fold, and then this can become another sleeping area. So these just drop down. There's little grooves right here they go into. Put it down, and then you'll take these side cushions and make it one big bed. Refrigerator's right here. To operate this, you can operate it on gas or electricity. If you're camping, you're going to leave the button out for gas, and then you'll hit the on button. They do take about 4 to 6 hours to get cold. They freeze the freezer box first and then use the cold air from the freezer to cool the fridge. If you are at an RV park or going to an RV park, you can leave it on auto, and it'll automatically select the electricity from the park, or it'll pull gas when you're not hooked in at the park. You have a TV here and a stereo system. This is great for watching movies at night with the kids. And then you also, this is your thermostat and your air conditioner. You just cycle through the modes. If you want air conditioner, you'd cycle through. If you would like the heater, you continue to cycle through. And then obviously you can't really see it, but it says off right there when you're not using it. There's a couple great bunk beds and a lot of storage for a pantry area here for putting your stuff in there. I'm going to send you to the bathroom and we'll take a look at a few things in there. All right, so we're going to go over the control panel. This is the control panel. Hot water, it says LP water heater. If you want to pull hot water from the gas, you'll click here. The water pump, you would click this button on. And then if you're plugged in the park, you could run the electric water heater right here. You would click that over, and then it'll heat through the electricity. These are all your tank levels and your battery levels. All that stuff's right here. To check those, you would just hit these buttons, and it'll cycle through each one of those. Okay. Just for your knowledge, there is a GFI outlet. It's located right here in this coach. So say one of the outlets isn't working by the stove or something like that, you can always double check your GFI. And then also, just like your house, there is a breaker panel and a fuse panel. It's located right here, and you just literally switch these switches over, and then all the fuses are here. There are some spare fuses in the coach in case you do need them. Okay. Hopefully you shouldn't be getting in here, but every once in a while you could pop a fuse or something like that, and it's super easy to change out. All right. Lastly, I'm going to show you the bed conversion into the sofa. It's really simple. All you do is fold this guy up just like this. Kind of pushes out of the way, and then you just take your hand, you're going to lift this up. There are levers on each side. They just literally push right in and then lock up. Same thing here on this side. You push it over, and then you will click it up and over. And it drops down in, and you'll have the coach, the sofa seat right here. All right. Hopefully, if you have any other questions when you pick it up, we can go over those. Thanks.